the most difficult smuggler's cache ever to loot. It wasn't even because of the monsters. It's just because, once again, you are not exactly an Olympic swimmer, are you, Geralt? If the word Olympic means anything in your universe.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Busy Witcher is busy, and also still slightly toxic. So, we are going to head to Ardskellig, right? And we're kind of, well, if we're going all the way to Kertrolda, I could sail back, and actually I could hit the old Watchtower travel post, and that might be closer, but you know what? We're just going to, we're going to swing by this undiscovered location, and can I backdoor Kertrolda? That's interesting. What would happen? I would be able to sail underneath that, right? And moor up inside that. Yeah, let's approach Kertrolda from a refreshing angle. I think that's the way to do it. And it would be a good idea to know which quest. Yeah, I think I want to talk to Croc again. And then I think what we're going to do is we are going to start knocking off some of these quests that I got in Bellin. This is, yeah, that's back in Bellin period. But this one, like this Black Pearl one, and then there not, yeah, go to Pharaoh and look for Hammond, etc. So we're going to get those off our quest list, and I don't think I have any. Do I still have Bear School Gear? I kind of backdoored this treasure hunt, but it's not the end of the world. We do have to go up there to, I believe it's Clan Tweersek, however you say that. We have to go to their island anyway for one of these other quests. I think it's the follow. No, it's not Pharaoh. It's this one, the Black Pearl one, I believe. Anyway, so that's the plan of attack here. Get Geralt back on the helm. If yeah, there he goes. He does want to get back on the helm. All right, and we've got to. I'm going to try to pull away. I don't know how to get out of these these sort of smuggler's cache spots without ruining my boat. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Okay, and I still have the right quest selected, right? And we're headed in the right direction, and everything's right? Yeah, we could go a little bit to the left, as opposed to right, and hit that undiscovered location over here. Kind of want to skim around that big giant peak there, spit of land, which I believe Geralt has been to the top of and found a kind of shrine of some kind and looted it. Not proud. I'm just like any other Witcher. Got to make my way in the world any way I can. And sometimes you know what, I should be doing Witcher senses. Just in case. Yeah, if you come across stuff that might help you help the local citizens, well, maybe it's not the end of the world that you looted it. Yeah, I know. I'm rationalizing. Shocker, I know. My looting and harvesting OCD. My looting and harvesting problem, I'm rationalizing it. All right, let's make sure we're still headed. Ooh, we are spot on. Don't have to change anything course-wise. It's 5:54 p.m. Wonder, I haven't, let me see where I'm at meditation-wise. And also I've got to get rid of a lot of stuff. Do I not? Might have trousers. Yeah, it's probably time to meditate again. I used up the one decoction. I'm low on Tawny Al. Looks like grape shot. I'm out of grape shot, etc., etc. Let's go back here. What is there any chance that these? Oh, really? Oh, okay. So yeah, no, it's Mahakamum trousers. Still boost my vitality better. These Assassin's trousers don't they don't quite cut it. Definitely not these. And let's see. Yeah, no. Okay, so all that stuff is going to be sold once we get to the armor and blacksmith in Kertrolda, who are once again going to have coin for me. Are they not? What's it? Whoa. Oh, the whale froze for a second there. That was different. And the sirens are not freezing. Okay, it looks like our smuggler's catch, but we've got to take care of the sirens here. So, would you just leave my boat alone, please? Fight me up here. Can I get up here? Can I dive for no reason? Nasty thing. Okay, let me see if I can get up on the boat. I'd much rather fight them. Is there any chance Geralt can jump up here? Ooh, he can't when he's getting attacked. Should I have jumped from my boat onto this? But that's what I should have done. Oh wait, is there a ladder or something? Is there anything there? Oh, they're coming after me. Time to fast swim, Geralt. They want a piece of you. They ruined my boat again. I don't know why, but I hate when my boat's ruined. No, you're not. Oh, come on. I don't want to fight him here. See, that's why I don't want to fight him on this boat. These things. Alright, let's get one up.
Shit.
Yeah, I can't see. Oh boy. They are just obnoxious, nasty things, are they not? That one up now, they're not. Got one of you. Okay, don't go off the boat, Geralt. Let's refresh Gwen. We're about to get attacked. We're about to fall off the little boat. Take your sword out. He likes to get out of the water and just stand on the boat and not do anything. He likes doing that. Okay. Ard. Dodging into... this fighting on this little boat is ridiculous. One down. Hey, I'm eating up some remains there. Them to scream before they attack, but this just isn't going to work. Because anytime I dodge, I'm going to fall in the water. And I can't jump when I'm in combat. Can't get up on that boat, can I? I'm just going to keep cutting and slashing, and when they come in, hopefully we'll get them. And let's, come. Don't cut and slash your way. Okay, get back up in the boat. Don't stand around, take the sword out. I have to watch the mini-map when they're going in. There we go. Okay, we've got 2 or 3 down, I think. Yeah, see, when I'm got the sword out and I'm ready for you, you're not so quick to attack, are you? Alright, Is that all of them? I believe it is. Ugh. All right. Now, can I jump up? Yes, I can. Is that... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Geralt's getting stuck in a nest. Stuck in it. Don't know what he's climbing out of there. This wouldn't have... Oh, boy. There we go. I don't think this would have been a better place to fight them anyway, but... All right, so where is the actual smuggler's cache? There it is. Next time. And hopefully successfully loot. Nilfgaardian Guardsman's Gauntlets, Silverden Sword, Dimeridium Ore, Elemental Essence, Florins. Okay. Is that it? Or were there usually... Whoa, big whale. And that whale is definitely like in suspended animation or something. He was, is it dead? Erlithrad. Magdira Cuirass, Twine, Dwarven Spirit, Florins. Is it playing dead so the siren doesn't go after it? Maybe that's what it's doing. Sirens probably pester the poor whales too. Trapper Boots, Hunting Gauntlets, Goat Hide, Saltpeter, Florins. And a Drowning Witcher. Okay, let's get to my broken boat. Man, I hate that. You just feel so inept when they cling onto your boat and there's nothing you can do. Wow, it really took a chunk out of the back of my boat. Holy crap. Geralt's gonna fall overboard. Oh, here we go again. I'm gonna wreck the boat. Ah, what a sink. Well, you knew that was gonna happen sooner or later. Sorry, Geralt. Didn't mean to make you swim all the way to shore. And I guess that means we're not going to the other undiscovered location. Oh, crap. Yeah, well, I suppose we could hit that undisclosed location, that undiscovered location. My whole plan of sailing into Caer Trolda from the north and looking cool is just dashed to pieces. Now I end up looking like the vagrant they keep calling me. Are we going to be able to... Oh, the sirens went away. Let's swim out to this and see what we got. It's... What do I have for crossbow bolts loaded up? I have nothing. Alright, so let's put 15-second effect duration, silver damage. Let's put the... Whoops, cannot do that now. What the heck? Oh, because I'm swimming? Alright, well, never mind then. Okay, let's, what do we got down here? I should have taken, whatchamacallit, killer whale, but I didn't. Alright, let's see if we can get to this before we get assailed by sirens and what have you. Diamond Dust, Alcohest, Hunting Gauntlets, Racing Saddle at the bottom of the sea, Twine, Steel Plates, Florins, and I am overburdened. Shocker, I tell you. Okay, Geralt is having a little bit of an issue there. Alright, so I can't swim fast when I'm overburdened. And I can't climb up the peaks because there's nowhere to climb. Oh, talk about an embarrassing way to enter a fortress. Oh, man. Here we are, swimming into the docks at Caer Trolda. This is terribly embarrassing. First one to utter a peep gets tossed in the harbor. What, like nobody else sinks a ship in Skellige? I've seen all the shipwrecks. Don't act like I'm the only one. Yeah, see, that's why you sink all your ships, because you're drunk. Me, I'm fighting sirens. That's why my ship sunk. Alright, still got the humiliating overburdened walk here. I just swam all the way from Speakeroo. Show some respect. Overburdened, I might add, with button armor on. All of you would have sunk to the bottom of the Skellige Bay or whatever it is. Alright, where is the... oh, it's up here. I think I've seen that helmet before. Okay. The sheephorn helmet, I must have seen that. It just... I don't know why. I must just be noticing it now. Yeah, whatever. Let's head up to the armor and the blacksmith. There we go. Got the icon on screen there. And I suppose Geralt could eat something. He's just swum like about 90 miles, so he's probably a little hungry. And plus his vitality's down. That's the more important bit. Let's have some bread and some water. Has a little difficulty looking straight up, does he not? Sometimes you just don't need to see right above you. Alright. What was he saying about the swords on my back? Yes, I have 2 swords on my back. Surely by now you've heard of witchers. It almost looks like I'm going to, if I look at the world map here, it looks like I'm going to trigger King's Gambit before I get a chance to talk to the blacksmith and armorer. Oh, and yeah, it's 9 p.m. I don't even know if they're going to be in their shops. That's the other little snag here. Let me take a second and say begin. Do I see Croc waiting for me at the gate? The portcullis is lifting. That's somewhat ominous. I think Arnbald's waiting for me. Okay. Yep, there we go. Didn't quite make it to the armorer and the blacksmith, did we?
Master Geralt, a guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gate.
Saw me
Why
swimming.
was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Maybe I'll stop by some other time. Croc made an exception for me. So they're going to choose the king right now. Okay, well, I'd like to not be overburdened for this, if at all possible, Arnbald. Croc made an exception. Maybe I'll stop by. No, I want to see this go down. I mean, if I've got permission.
Croc make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Saracen Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Croc awaits.
Okay,
How's the mood in there?
I will, and I swear I will in just a moment, Arnold. And they're going to be in their shops, right? Oh, damn it. Alright, well, I just can't walk through the castle overburden. It's killing me. So, let me see if I can drop a few things right here and then pick them up again and sell them. What are the chances they're going to be here when I get back? Okay, so let's drop those gauntlets. Wow, I didn't check these out, did I? My present gauntlets. Oh, really? Critical hit damage bonus we just might have to. Attack power is dropping a little bit. But we do have a plus. I think we're going to switch gauntlets, actually. Let's put that. And I don't know about the brass knuckles on them, but okay, I'll just ignore that. Let's drop that. What else can we drop here? We have got that we can drop. Let's see, one more blunt axe maybe. And wow, that's an expensive blunt axe, is it not? It's funny how the prices vary like that. All right, let's see. Do we? Let's drop the trousers. Drop the trousers in my inventory, not the trousers I'm wearing. Thank you very much. Really? That didn't do the trick here. What about these? Well, trapper's boots are more expensive than a assassin's trousers, huh? Okay, this is going to get me unburred. Thank you. All right, now I've got to put let's put some glyphs in the gloves. It's just a question of what we're gonna put lesser glyphs in these because we know. Let's just put Axie in there. And do I have a lesser glyph of Igni? There you go. Okay. Very good. There's that little pile of... Nobody touch my loot. I'm going to be back to sell that in the morning when the blacksmith is ready to ignore me. Oh, would you look at that? I now am able to move and run.
How's that?
We've an adage here at Skellige. At a good feast, meat and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
I don't know. I imagine the court get-togethers on the continent have their share of blood splattering too, from time to time.
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an uncrate's to wear the crown, it
should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
Show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting!
Cerys! Hey! Ah, damn it!
Well, you didn't... I don't know if you played that well or not. Why did he have to play that well? She didn't play it that well. Let's see where Croc is.
Don't see Croc. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
All right, so I'm free to roam? Really? So this is just like the Wake, where I can... All right. Yeah. If I... well, I'm afraid if I save the game, I'm going to lose my loot, so... yeah, I was right in on it. The Vilcar. Okay, oops. Does look like a bruiser, that one. Nice one, Geralt.
Oh, seal shit! Take a look. Still got all my teeth?
Most of them did quite a number on you.
Why are you laughing? They'd have trashed you too.
Doubt it.
That's so. Care to wager on it? Drop any one of the Vilcards, and I'll give you my sword. End up like me, you part with yours.
Well, gotta take them on.
That sword for me.
Don't sell your fish till they're in the boat, Wolf.
The pressure's on here too. Do I have to fight both of them?
You're taking on challengers in fistfights.
Challengers? Nah. Ain't none a challenge to us.
We're here to hit. Hit till our fists are red with blood.
Let's do this.
Gladly.
Okay, now do I have to fight both of them?
Beg for death.
It's been a while. Now, why is it that I still have my, not that I mind, but, alright, it's been a while. And he recovers his dukes quick, doesn't he? Geralt doesn't. I just... I hit the wrong button and went to the PlayStation main screen there for a moment. I thought for sure I was going to come back and be knocked out or something. Oop. Well, it's about to come through here. Geralt does not get that punch in quick when... Alright, got one in on him, I think. Gotta get, like, behind him to hit him. I think I got him a couple times there. Alright, don't get too buried there, Geralt. You're about to get knocked out there, I think. Ooh. Yeah, one in on me. If I don't screw it up, I can get him here. Oops, I'm going to screw it up. He says, if I don't screw it up, get caught in the corner. That is not good. No, 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 stunned. Don't like that. Oh, stun, 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 stun. Not good. Get out of there. Don't try to get that second blow in. Did I get one in on him? He's close, but so am I. I got him. Oh, man. If I had to fight both of them, that just would have been too much.
You hit good. Hard.
Hopefully I didn't lose all that by going to the PlayStation main screen. Oh,
what
man.
a fight. Smacked his gob so hard it's a wonder his brain didn't fly out of his ears. Well, lost the wager. But that were such a spectacle, I don't even mind. Here, may it serve you well.
Got Hjalmar's sword. I wonder what... now I'm probably overburdened. Oh, damn it. Only 5 experience points for that? Hjalmar's steel sword. Interesting. Alright, I have to save the game real quick, and you know what I'm going to do? If I'm going to be overburdened, I'm just going to go pick up my loot again. And I'm going to be overburdened, and so be it. Oh, I have a quest there. That's interesting. Got to remember that.
Something I've always wondered. What'll you witchers do once there are no basilisks left?
Okay, luckily I did not lose any recording there, hitting the PlayStation main screen button like an idiot. Now, somebody has a quest here for me. Demon Warrior? Is it the Vil Carls? Alright, there you go.
Heard you're taking on challengers in fistfights.
No, wait.
Ain't none of
No, we're not doing this again.
We're
There was
here
a
to
quest there.
Hit till our fists are red with blood.
Maybe some other time.
Not in the mood to fight.
That time of the month, eh? Get out of here, you great cunt.
Alright, so none of you guys have a... You know, I kicked your brother's butt, so, yeah. Alright, so you guys don't have a quest, you just have an eternal, opportunity to fight you. Let's check out Hjalmar's sword. Hjalmar steals sword. I feel like giving it back to him. It's not, but that would insult him, wouldn't it? Okay, so who do we talk to next? Armbald. He doesn't want to talk to me. These guys are just... Who are we looking for exactly? I don't know who I want to talk to besides Croc. Do I... Is there anyone I might have an interest in talking to? Oh, they brought the innkeep up. Interesting. Oh, no, wait, that's not the same innkeep. And he won't buy stuff off me. I'll talk to anybody that will buy stuff off me and help me get unburdened, but I don't think anybody like that's good. Talk Yalvorn. So he's not talking to me. Holger Blackhand's not talking. They're all in their meat and drink. They're not going to talk to me. I don't think anybody's going to talk to me besides Croc, huh? What happened to Ceres? Where did she go? I don't know where she got off to. Svanriga, he's not going to talk to me. What's he? He's swaying in the wind there. Yeah, he's drunk. Okay, so I don't see Ceres anywhere. That's Steingrim. Didn't know they'd let you in here, Stein. I thought you were every bit the vagrant I was in their eyes, but I guess not. Can't talk to the minstrel or the bard or whatever. All right, so there's nobody here to talk to. Excuse me, fellas. You won't find. So we go see Croc then, right? The only thing to do out there was to fight the Vilcarls.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Is she, why? She's not going to stay around? Svanriga not vying for support? Yeah, he's drunk.
Svanrig is not going to vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
I think she does have a specific family in mind, but let's press her on it.
You have a specific family in mind?
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellig has seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanriga, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
Does she have a reason other than... Yeah, what is her reason for... I mean, I kind of get it. That's how they do it on the continent, right? That's probably what she's going to say. Well, let's see what her answer is.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
Okay, are you leaving?
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
May I?
You must even. Come. I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, Mahakimum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
About that reward, do we have to get right to that? You and Berna talked. What about? Not torn between Hjalmar and Sarah. At this point, I think he's going to let the chips fall where they may. But if I get a chance, I will ask him that. Guessing there's an ulterior motive to your hospitality. This is the one I really want to know about. But let's ask him about.
Saw you talking to Berna. What about?
Politics. After all, naught else interests her. Wench tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the race for the crown. Support Svanrigger instead.
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly. I showed her the door.
I know what you're going to say here, but...
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Ceres?
You mean, do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
Think Skellige will listen to a... Yeah, that's an interesting question. Think Skellige will listen to a woman. Hjalmar isn't too hot-tempered to be king. I don't think for Skellige, Geralt. That's an interesting question,
Think
too.
The Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Ceres has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through, the for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king?
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? Then yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Okay, let's get to my reward. Wasn't there something in the previous dialogue options that I didn't get a chance to ask? I thought these always meant that I would get... whatever. Let's talk about my reward.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here. This bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Bauble,
Beautiful
huh?
craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one.
Okay, so they're going for Blue Boy Lugos, huh? Does that mean they're voting, or...?
Damn it. That must probably started another row.
That's not
New
your
item.
Let's go.
Fate. What's going on out there? And I'm overburdened if something serious is going on out there. What the hell? Okay then, how did the hell... So, before we dive in here, how did bears get in the castle? Superior beast oil. I hope I have the right sword out. And we don't want to mess around here and get Croc killed, and I forgot to meditate. Take Thunderbolt. What do I have? Earth Elemental Decoction and Vitality. I'm looking for something. Superior Black Blood. Combining various attacks. No. Damage dealt is increased when Vitality is at its maximum. Let's try that. And let's take our last 20 out to get ready for this. And that should really put my toxic. Can I consume? Oh, I can't consume it here. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not good. Okay. Parental. And Gwen. Knocked down. Don't put Gwen up when you're right next to the bear. Okay. Gwen. Will you Gwen bubble me so I can take advantage of my... Are you going to Gwen bubble me before you kill Yalmar? Probably not. Okay. Lugos is in my way. Alright, one down. Now, will you Gwen bubble me? No, you're paying attention to them. Nobody, none of the bears will Gwen bubble me. Now I think he will. Nope, he's dead. Alright, so, oh, I left the one with Croc. Okay. Pay attention to me. Is that all of them? Oh, really? Bears got only 15 experience points for that. Okay. Actually, your toxicity doesn't look too bad, Geralt. How the hell did this happen? It was Berna. Duh. Of course it was.
Cloth! Give me some cloth!
If Svanrige isn't in here, it was Berna.
Duh. Duh.
Take my cloak.
Okay, so the Black Hand Son isn't going to make it.
A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too! You insult me, Lugas, and now you threaten my son! I will not step for this. Dad, come here! Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog!
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crate. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Isn't it obvious? Anybody see how the bears got in?
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. I can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
If I know where he's... I don't know where he's going, but we do have to look for clues here. I mean, if he's going after Berna and Svanrige, I'm going with him, but I don't know. How can I choose when I don't know where he's going? All right, I'm going to help Saris.
You're right, Saris. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Who is Hjalmar going after?
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
What happened before the massacre? I was looking for you. Where did you... Who died? Yeah, first who died?
Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Jarlborn, Ottrig.
Blue Boy Lugos
Take some
died,
time,
huh?
mention them all.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet.
Okay, what happened before?
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Centron wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, Lugos, Lugos. Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise.
Svanrige isn't here. He didn't take part in the fight. He was at the feast and drunk, though. All right, let's look around.
We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
Okay, let me take a second here and save the game. This really
together, Sinna.
isn't the time to look for bears to loot, but do I get to loot the bears?
All right. What do we have here? Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange.
So somebody whipped up a decoction to make them controllable, I guess?
Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw.
A bear has a tattoo of a bear paw. Okay, is this polymorphy? Is that what we're getting to here? Where was I when we got into the polymorphy bit? Somewhere recently, and of course, I'm forgetting where it was. Was it not Hindersfjall? Yeah, it was the priests, priestesses of Freya, right? And it was a book maybe that I got in the chapter house at the time. I'm remembering it wrong.
Old scar. Looks like it was sutured.
Okay, so this is almost
half man, half bear.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Okay.
All the horns are empty.
So somebody caused one of the guests was a werebear, or actually it would have to be 3. This is very strange.
Shit, no more than a kid. Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him. Bodies massacred. Hard to tell who it is.
Oh, Steingrim died.
Maybe.
That's, excuse me a moment. Do I even need to say it? Started my PS4 up and town siren goes off. That doesn't look like Steingrim to me. If that's Steingrim lost about 100 pounds at this feast before he died. But, anyway.
Respect, Witcher.
So, who is that there? That's, okay.
Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
And I didn't get a chance to even really talk to him.
Got me eye on you.
Seriously, you still have your eye on me? I mean, come on. Give it a rest. Alright, so I don't need to look at this bear, I guess.
Drogadar. Skald's played his last.
Alright, that was the bard, skald, whatever you want to say, however you want to say it. Minstrel. Alright, so those are inanimate objects. I just want to hit all the actual humans first. And nobody's taken Hjalborn.
So many wounds. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death.
You would think maybe they'd pay a little more attention to him and make him a priority. Alright, is there anything to see? What is this over here? I just want to check the bear first. No, nothing. Okay. Okay, seems I found the right item.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood.
Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Uh-huh. Berserkers.
Okay. Got a good idea what causes the transformation. Yeah, let's learn more about berserkers.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. Stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield.
Yeah, so they needed something to change them into... So berserkers are werebeasts in Skellige. Interesting. They're not just guys who flip out, they're guys who transform into animals and flip out.
Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Okay. King's Gambit updated. So I'm done looking at clues here, right? And that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to quests. Head spinning a little bit here, taking this all in. Ask Hjort to have a look at the mead sample. Okay, so do I have to go all the way back to Speakeroo to do that? Not the... Okay, he's not too far away. It's 5:48 a.m. I'm gonna risk... I gotta get unburdened here. It's making me crazy. So let's... Is that Hjort right there? No, he's in the other direction. Okay. Let's see if the armorer and the blacksmith are in.
Not too many of them.
Wouldn't blame them if they're taking a day off, actually. But
Best blade's not worth
you gotta
shining
check.
a weak arm swinging it, eh?
No respect for our customs. Not ye, nor that witch Yennefer.
I just saved half of your king candidates there. So obviously I respect that custom a little bit. All right, we have to meditate. So let's find a cozy little corner. Am I not going to have a blacksmith? I'm just wondering if this was so catastrophic what happened that the whole fortress is now unsettled, that the armor and blacksmith are out of business. But anyway, time to meditate. Okay, yeah, they're not in, but that may be because of their quirkiness. Let me take a second and save the game. Yeah, rebooting did not bring them back. Okay. Oh, that is unfortunate. That means that I've got to find new fences for my my loot. And here's the thing. I saw Svanriga before the whole bear attack thing. And I'm assuming he left before it, but I didn't get an identity of the berserkers from Ceres, did I? Not that I remember. So I don't know. Oh, you know what? I can't. It's waiting for me to complete. I think I think they'll be back in business after I complete this bit of the quest and speak to Hjort. But for all I know, since I didn't get an identity of the berserkers, Svanriga was one of the berserkers. Now, if I had to guess, crossbow bolt to my temple, if I'm forced to guess, Svanriga, Mama's boy, isn't much of a berserker, but you never know. Maybe that's why he seems like a mama's boy, and he's mild-mannered, because she protects him so he doesn't turn into a berserker, doesn't turn into a bear. Wild thought, I know, but it can't. We got to keep all. Clan broke our elder.
What are you doing here?
I am definitely asking myself that very question. We can't rule out any possibility at this point. And it'll be interesting if Hjalmar can't find Svanriga. Well, anyway, I'm doing a lot of wild speculation here. I'm gonna cool the speculation fires here for a bit until I speak to Hjort. What is Lugo doing? He's holding a little court out here. Stuck it. Alright, so this is Udalric, Holger Blackhand. I've got to talk to these guys.
Wanted to talk to you.
What about?
What about? What do you think, Holger? It's not here about salted herring or the currents round Speakerog.
Flap your gob at me again and I'll shut it for good.
Calm down. You act like rabid dogs, not Jarls of Skellige. Speak, Witcher.
Who's behind this massacre? Any ideas? I want one of you to say the obvious. Nobody said the obvious so far. It seems like Hjalmar has implied it. I know how they managed to survive. I helped them survive.
Any ideas who might be behind the massacre?
Nilfgaard. They're the most again.
That's something I didn't think about.
We'll burn their shores from Nazea to Atolia.
Wonders abound in the Nilfgaardian army. Towers with wheels, Zeracanian mercenaries on humpback horses. But I've not heard of them having trained bears.
This was Crach, I tell you. We're in his castle, he let him in.
Wasted
that I
words,
know is
Lugos.
not the case.
I don't know who the traitor is, Witcher, but I'll tell you, it's none of us. We all lost loved ones.
Okay, I'm going to ask this, but it's going to make them antsy. First of all, they're going to think I'm accusing them, and it's kind of a foolish question, but let's ask it anyway.
How'd all of you manage to survive?
What you saying? Eh? That we're the ones schemed this up? Shut your gob. You're clucking as foolish as a gander hatching eggs. We survived because we're the best warriors in Skellige.
You're both damn fools. If not for the Witcher, none of us would be alive.
Thank you. Okay. Did Ulrich say anything there? That's interesting. He didn't say anything there. Can I talk to him out? I mean, I'm sure he's still got like, yeah, he's got a little PTSD going there, understandably. How come he's not with Hjort? That might be a good sign, actually. Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay, there he is. Nice. We're going to talk to him together. Are we going to kick in the... No interlude kicked in. We got to force the issue.
Our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, Our Lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said...
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom.
Marjoram. Okay, Marjoram, that's how you say it. I've been pronouncing it wrong all these standalone Gwent years. Okay. Marjoram, never heard of it. Marjoram have anything to do with berserkers? Ceres wasn't lying, you know plants. Okay, that's not terribly important. Have anything to do with berserkers? It probably doesn't, but... let's ask this.
Marjoram related in any way to berserkers?
Aye, but only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Marjoram were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage, but as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Marjoram. Never heard of it.
You have another name for it on the continent. Silasib, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help. Blood and marjoram. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe? Come on, we could find some clues there.
Okay, I hope you're not in a rush because I'm overburdened. You're in a rush. It's not my gray hair and because I'm old, it's just because I'm overburdened. She's taking them 2 steps at a time. She's definitely in a rush.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
That Nilfgaardian possibility
Not too many
is interesting. Amir is, I think he's just about devious enough to pull something like that off.
May your axe never crumble.
Best blade's not worth shining,
And
but we
he's
guards
got enough
swinging
coin to bribe
Knew there'd be
insiders.
trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish.
Sure does. There sure are
I
a lot
really
of
hope
troubles
Hjalmar's
on these
doing
little
something
islands.
useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you. The stench! Is that vodka?
Mahakaman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Right behind you.
That's a relief.
Why is this flooded? Is that actually the spirit that... Are they trying to wipe out some kind of smell here? Interesting. What was the quest update? Examine the cellar. Examine the mead in the open barrels. Okay, so we're going to do both, I hope.
Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the?
Aha.
The spirit!
Another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
Okay, so we gotta ard them down, I take it, and I am overburdened. we're supposed to run at any one point, I'm in a lot of trouble.
We might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end. There's a secret passage.
One rarely used, more like. When Yalmar and I were little, we'd play here. Once. Bygone days.
Where is this going to lead us to? New marker, place of power. Wow.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
I don't think Saris will mind if we take a second here. All right. Is there anything that I can take? Is there a decoction I can take to not be overburdened for a while? There probably is something I can take, but I just don't, off the top of my head, I don't know what it is. And it's a good thing we're not being chased. Yet.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no Witcher sense at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
Okay. Where were we taken here? We were taken, it looks like we're still in the cellar, but I don't really know. Yeah, we were right by where, right, there's the place of power, and that's the cellar entrance. What? Kings, why are we, look for tracks around the cellar door using your Witcher senses. Okay. Let's get the Witcher senses. Oh, yeah. This is a familiar cellar. I never took anything from this cellar, Saris. Okay, maybe I did. But, you know, at least I didn't put marjoram and human blood in any of your mead barrels. Okay, there we are. I just walked right past it. Guilt will do that to you.
Mead.
Oh, that's right. That is where we went in. Forgot about that. Is this going to tell me...
Could you ask for clearer prints? Sticky from the mead.
Okay. I have no idea, like, what size person this would be.
Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby. Something else to follow.
Looks like somebody's clothing got caught. They really got that close to that they...
Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No. It can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
He was Brand's... He's got to be in it with Svanriga and Berna. He's got to be their inside man. He was Brand's steward or whatever, right? His title that I'm not going to remember the word for. Damn it. Yeah. Oops. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to run after him.
Grab a horse. We'll chase him down.
I have to horse after him. That's okay.
Let's go.
Let's go into the wall. Okay, we don't want to lose him, obviously.
Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get
Do I have roach or...
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that!
Oh, jeez.
Got him!
I didn't kill him, did I? I'm really butt mashing it, aren't I?
Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No Uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skelliger needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken Jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea. But I do know one who never stops saying it. It's Berna Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
Her motive is obvious. But let's ask it.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrigger would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
We need proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Anvald, help us, and I'll ask my dad to grant you an honorable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the maid. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Berna Bran's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Ceres speaks true. Berner commanded me to poison the maid. When Ceres and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Ancrate, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Berner speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolder ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
Seneschal. That's what I was thinking of. Was he not Bran's Seneschal? He was always Croc's Seneschal? There's one other piece of evidence. Yeah, let's just get to that.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Berna to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Ceres. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name.
It's time for Mama's boy to
one path left to us.
cave into his guilt.
Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Ancrate will face.
I'm sorry, Ceres. No, you're making a mistake.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait!
I knew you'd cave.
You bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
You stand silent.
You gave Ceres no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself. Me. The family. The clan.
Are they gonna push her over the edge?
I did it for you.
Is she gonna
Only
jump?
for you.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan Ancrate, and you, Berna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock, to perish of hunger and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
Werner had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrige? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinate, for the Jarl's council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
I am definitely going to do that, Croc, but I've got to get unburdened before I do it.
Might join you later.
Counting on it, as are my children.
Quest completed, King's Gambit. New quest, Coronation. Now I'm wondering what's going to happen during the coronation. Okay, this is quite the ledge. A lot of important talks happen on this Cartrol the Ledge, do they not? Alright, Geralt. Solved another mystery here in well, in Skellige in general. And now it's time for you to see if the mysterious blacksmith and the mysterious armorer are going to set up mysterious shop again and finally be able to run and walk at a quick pace.